It's time for a difficult conversation that a lot of people don't want to have. But it's the reality of the world we live in right now.
I don't want to tell you this, and you don't want to hear it, but you're going to have to vote for them. You're going to have to vote for them. You're going to have to hold your nose and vote for them. If your progressive candidate didn't make it through the primary, you're going to have to vote potentially for somebody who took APAC money. Because the alternative is 100 fucking times worse. And I need you to remember that. You have to vote for the half evil that we can actually monitor and that will stand out when they vote against things that the Democratic Party progressives want. We have no control over there. None. It's a circus wrapped up in a carnival shrouded in chaos. If you keep your vote, it is a win for them. I will never give them a fucking inch. Never. Will I vote for an APAC candidate if it comes to that versus a Republican? Every fucking time. Because then I can go focus on the APAC candidate in my party and primary them again in 2 years, 4 years, 6 years if they're a senator. I cannot leave that shit at home. You cannot leave that shit at home. You give them a victory. You give all of this that we're dealing with, all of it, you give that a victory. Do not. We may have to choose the half evil so that we can monitor that half evil and either change it through pressure, internal pressure, to change their ways or remove them next time. But they're still going to vote with us on a number of things that we want, right? Out of stress, if nothing else, from their constituents. We have no control over there if we keep our vote at home and they win. And those votes will add up. You can't just be like, well, I'm not going to do it. Everybody else will take care of it. That's the shit that we get into sometimes as a party where we absolutely screw ourselves. And if I'm preaching to the choir, great. Share this message out and tell everybody else. Do not leave a vote at home. If in any way, at any point, you can vote against the current Republican Party for anyone, do it. Do it. You cannot give them any power. And if you don't vote for a Democratic candidate, you give them power automatically. And you hate it. I fucking hate it. It's a game of inches, and we have to take every fucking inch we can. All right, thanks.
100% correct. No candidate is perfect, and many candidates are severely flawed. And your candidate might not be the one on the ticket. I know that my candidate is not the one on every ticket. But if I was in these various states and I had an opportunity to vote in those elections, and it was the imperfect Democratic candidate or the current Republican, it's the imperfect Democratic candidate every fucking time. Because one of only two people are going to win this election. The Republican or the Democrat. I don't care if it's the Senate race in your city or your state. I don't care if it's the governor's race in your state. I don't care if it's the House representative race in your district. I don't care. Only one of two people are going to win, the Democrat or the Republican. And in every single fucking case across the board, the Republican is infinitely worse than the Democrat, no matter how flawed the Democrat is. You might be a progressive and didn't get your progressive candidate, and now you're saying, I don't think I can vote for that moderate Democrat because he took or she took or they took APAC money. You're helping a Republican win. You might be a moderate Democrat and a progressive candidate won the seat, and you say, I can't bring myself to vote for this progressive candidate because I wanted the moderate candidate to win. I think this person is too far left. You're helping a Republican win. If you don't show up and vote for the Democrat, you are helping continue to enable this fascist takeover. Period.